everyone. I'm here with a sort of review, first impressions, unboxing of the new Leonie Dawson Goal Getter workbooks and the weekly and daily to-do list planners. So this is just going to be my thoughts and impressions. Obviously, I haven't filled these books out yet. We haven't even started 2021. So this is really just going to be my impressions and my review and a way for you to decide if this is something that you would like to purchase. So I'm going to show you the books. First, I'm going to talk a bit about them, and then I'm going to switch the camera over and we're going to just take a little look through them just so you can kind of see what they look like. So first of all, she changed the names of her yearly workbooks. She used to call them My Shining Year. And I don't know if it was last year or this year that she changed it to Goal Getter, but I actually like the Shining Year better. Goal Getter sounds just like a bit too businessy and a bit too of this manifestation hustle culture kind of stuff. So I'm not super happy about the name change, but whatever. We change things once in a while, so not a huge deal. And so I ordered the set, and I didn't order them last year. And part of that was because when she got into the multi-level marketing, it really turned me off. Of course, the books themselves, the planner, like the workbook themselves, they're still good. They're still valuable. Not everyone's going to do things that you like all the time. And it's not like, there are worse things in the world, I suppose, than, multi-level marketing. But I don't like them. It's a huge turnoff. So I didn't get them last year. This year I decided to get them because I do like the workbooks for thinking about your overall year. And I saw she was doing a planner again, and she did a planner. I don't know what year it was. It was a few years ago, and it was very nice. It was very colorful. It was very bright. I liked the way it was laid out, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this another shot. So I'll let you know what I think of each of these. But first of all, I'm going to talk about the workbooks, and then I'm going to talk about the planner part. So I always get the two workbooks. I get one, the business one and the life one. So they're very much like the way that they used to be. I will say they're smaller in size. I do like the coil binding. I have to say that that's great. They're very bright and colorful, which I do like. And she has changed it up. I noticed that it was sort of formulaic year to year. And this year, a lot of the same things are in here, but she's kind of changed some of the categories, changed some of the things in here, which I do like it to be changed up a bit, but left some of the favorites in, which I think is good. So I'll go through this when I turn the camera around, but she combined career and education goals together, family and friendship together, travel and adventure. There's still health and home and money, creative goals. She has the yearly wrap up and then your overall goals for 2021. She still has the self-care part, the 100 things that you want to do, as well as the spaces for the oracle reading, like the yearly oracle reading. And then same thing with the biz planner. It's been changed up a little bit. There's some new pages in there, which I'll show you. But again, she has most of the usual things in here. Categories like financial goals, team goals, boundaries, work and life balance, education, customer service, that kind of thing. So, she switched them up a bit, but a lot of the classic stuff is still in there. So the workbooks overall, my impression is I'm pretty happy with them. I haven't filled them out. I usually take time in December to do that. But I like that she left a lot of the things I like and kind of changed things up a little bit. So it's not just the same old, same old. And I love the colors. And, it's just like a very happy kind of book. So overall, I think these will be quite good. Now, what I wasn't so happy with the planners. The weekly planner, I don't mind that it's like in a new style, like it's sort of the coil bind and stuff. I was hoping for it to be a bit bigger because this is like the calendar part for the month, and I think it's a bit small, the squares, for at least for what I like to write into it. And then you've got the weekly part here, which again, I wish was a bit bigger. Also, notice right away it's black and white, the lack of color. And the other thing that bothers me is there's no dates. So what happens is you get, at the start of the month, each month, you have like your monthly goals and you have your calendar, which is fine. And then you have 5 sort of weeks in between. So not every week, not every month has 5 weeks in it. So you're kind of left with these weird empty spaces. I also don't like that it doesn't have a wrap up for the previous month. Like, I guess I would have liked it better if it was dated, if it was in color, if it had tabs or something. I just feel like this maybe cheaped out a little bit. Like, I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I ended up ordering the Metaphysician's Day Planner from Benema One, which I really love, which I'm going to use instead. So I might end up giving this away to somebody that maybe feels like they could use it, but just, I don't know, like I just felt like it could have been a lot better. I felt like it was a bit rushed. Same with the Daily To-Do List Planner. In the past, she's had kind of, instead of a spiral book like this, she's kind of had a pad where you could tear off paper, and it would have exactly this, but it was in color. So she has like, I think it's really cool. You've got space for tasks. You can color in like when you've drank water. You know, did I create something? Did I meditate? Did I connect with someone today? Which I think are all great things. Again, wish it was in color, you know? So again, this is something I may end up just giving away to somebody. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll take a bit of a closer look at some of the changes and things in the books. And you can decide if it's something that you like or if you're taking a pass on it. All right, so this is the planner. As you can see, it's like nice and colorful on the front, but it really is just very black and white. Monthly goals, then you've got your space for the calendar, and then you've got 5 of these pages before you reach the next month, which again, I wish it was colorful. I wish it was dated. I wish it was bigger. So I don't think I'm going to be using this particular one. And that's the whole thing. There's like, I think there's maybe some space at the back with some advertising and then to brainstorm, but really that's all this is. And same with the Daily To-Do List Planner. It's smaller. You get your list where you can put the tasks, the 3 most important, more tasks, and then you can color in some of these. And then there's notes over here. But really that's all this is. And I mean, if you're going to use this every day, there's not 365 in here. Again, I wish this was in color. I think that would have made it so much better. So that's, oh, there we go. That's the Daily To-Do List. The workbook, again, I wish she had changed it to Shining Year or left it as that, but you know, whatever. She's got all the usual advertising at the front. She's got a little contract for yourself, which is nice. Talking about filling it out. So there's a bunch of stuff that's just like information about the book, which I don't know is always totally necessary. Some of it's advertising, which bugs me. But we have the closing ceremony, which we've had in the past. And then she's added these things like best day, worst day. So this is new. Momentous events. Best movie, what inspired you. There's favorite drink. What made you happy, best books you read. So this part is new. And then what worked and what didn't in the different areas of your life. That's new as well. And I do like that. I think that's a good addition. This is the same as before, sort of like what areas felt out of whack. What do you need to journal about? Gratitude page, that's all the same. And then the goal getter part, it's divided into, this is the same, like this is one that she's carried over. Creative goals. So that's changed up a bit, this one. She still has these here where she has creative possibilities and then books to read. And I noticed that she put some new books in here, which is good. So career and education she combined. So again, she's kind of like revamped this a bit. There's some of the same things, but there's some new things as well. She's changed it up, which is kind of good. And I do like, again, that this is all color in here. So family and friendship she's put together, because before I think she kind of had family and friends separate. Health goals. This is the same that was here years before. Some ideas for you. I like how she changed up the home goals. So I like these sort of houses here, different areas of your house you might want to clean up. Travel and adventure. I don't know how many of us are going to travel, but I think we could still dream, right? And I love the color in the map of the world of places you would like to travel to. So she's got a money review, talking about increasing investments and reducing things. This is the same. What else is in here? change the world goals, things you want to do for your community, anti-racist recommended reading, which is excellent. Change the world, which has, you know, some stuff here, some reading for, you know, trans and LGBTQ concerns. So that's great. Mental health self-care tips. Some of these are the same. The ritual days, the retreat day, mottos, those are all the same. 10 things to celebrate. I like the support menu, like how ideas for like how you can kind of support yourself. Some of these though, I mean, honestly are to get some of these you need money. Not everybody has the resources for these. I think if you have the resources to have a cleaner, that's great. I know I don't. But you can still look at these and think like, what realistically can I put into my support system? Affirmations. The jar to put in good memories, that's the same as before. What else is the same? Goal-getter habits. The 100 things to do in 2021. This one's going to be hard for me to fill out because it kind of depends whether or not we can go out and do things, right? Word of the year. I like the idea of the word of the year. Your dream day, that's the same. I think the rest of it is pretty much the same. She's got like the spaces for the oracle readings. And she's got instructions for dream board, and then how to make some big goals for yourself. Like 3 big goals, break them down step by step. And then she has the monthly sort of like review for each month. So overall, I think it's really good. I'm going to fill it out and let you know what I think of it at the end of December. The business workbook has some changes as well. Again, it's a little bit smaller. If you hear that, I'm brushing up against something plastic and it's making noise, so excuse that. So again, she's got all these instructions and things at the beginning. Has a closing. I do like this, what worked, what didn't, for all these different areas. So you can kind of get an overview. So I think that's really good. Income flow. She's added this as well for the business pages. Sort of your best day, worst day, how many holidays you took. I think that's important to ask yourself. Your accomplishments for the year. And then for 2021, she's broken it down into finance goals. This is the same. I think she wrote it out a bit differently, but it looks definitely freshened up. Income streams. This is old as well. Tax planner. That's a really great idea. What else do we have here? Team support, if you have a team. My team is me. Get organized, goals. How to organize your systems. These are from previous years. Boundaries. I think that this is great. Putting in boundaries, I think, is a great section to put in, because I think when you have your own business and do your own work, there's a problem for boundaries. Education, what you need to learn. Like it goes through a lot of things, and I do appreciate that she has changed things up, but kept in some of the things I think that people really liked. Same, we've got marketing goals. This is new. Reading ideas. Do better goals, like how you can help, your business can help change the world. And then the rest of it, I think, is very much the same as before. 100 things to do. We've got the oracle reading, the dream board. A lot of that is very similar to the other ones. But then for the months, she has like the wrap up, but she also has the finances too, which I think is helpful. So overall, I think that I'm going to enjoy the books. Again, the Golga, the workbooks, I think are helpful, but the planner I was disappointed in, I have to say. So let me know what you think. Let me know if these are books that, like I said, you know, you would find helpful. Are there other workbooks by people? I know she's not the only one making yearly workbooks that you like, that you would recommend to others. Let me know. I would love to hear it. A big shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your love and support. It means so much, especially to Nathan, Nicole, and Marie. You guys are awesome. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. You guys are amazing. And as always, peace and love and light.